Good morning, good morning, good morning to your face. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Lattes with Lisa, where we make HR simple, practical, and powerful for small and medium businesses. Today, I hope you've got your coffee cups ready. We are talking about a topic that keeps every business owner up at night: retention. Here's a stat to sip on. Replacing an employee costs anywhere from 50% to 200% of their annual salary. So let's think about that. If you lose a $60,000 a year employee, you could be out over $100,000 in productivity, recruiting, and training costs. For small, medium businesses, those numbers can make or break your business. But here's the good news: keeping your best people doesn't have to mean spending a fortune. Retention is about more than just pay. Sure, money matters, but research shows people leave jobs because of things like lack of recognition, no growth opportunities, rigid work schedules that clash with their real life. The pain points of those areas can be easily muted. Small, medium businesses think they cannot compete with big company perks, but in actuality, they have a secret advantage: flexibility, closeness, and culture. So let's talk about some strategies small, medium businesses can employ to overcome a few of those retention pain points that I mentioned. Let's talk about recognition. Recognition does not have to be expensive. Something as simple as shout outs in team meetings, something as nice as handwritten thank you notes, or even as nice as spot bonuses, right? But a peer to peer recognition board can make a huge impact on an organization. Employees stay where they feel seen. Recognition is the cheapest, most powerful retention tool you have in your toolbox. Don't be afraid to use it. Another strategy: flexibility. That's a huge one. Flexibility is the new currency, right? Remote or hybrid work whenever possible, flexible start and end times, outcome based work instead of hours based. Again, flexibility costs zero, but it builds massive loyalty and can really improve the lives of your employees. Another strategy we can employ is growth, because growth equals retention. So if we do things like promotions, where we give the employees a new title or maybe a little more job responsibility, I'm not saying to do that without correct compensation or some compensation to go along with that, because you will negate the whole, you will give yourself a double negative there and do more bad than good in doing that. But in micro promotions or covering the cost of certifications or um, tuition reimbursements, those are amazing programs and ways that you can grow your retention. Um, Giving employees stretch assignments. Employees don't leave when they feel like they can see a future with you. So here is your retention checklist I like for you to try out this week. I want you, number one, recognize one employee publicly. Number two, ask one employee what type of flexibility would improve their work-life balance. And number three, identify one development opportunity that you could offer your employees this quarter. Retention doesn't have to be complicated. It's about recognition, flexibility, and growth. So let me ask you, if you could do just one thing differently this week to improve retention, what would it be? Drop your answer in the chat or share it with your team after this session. Thank you so much for joining us in today's Lattes with Lisa. Next week, we'll talk about hiring smart with limited resources, how to avoid costly mishires, and build your dream team even without a recruiting department. Have a great day.